Welcome back, everybody. Gaming Grandpa here doing the FM Challenge on FIFA 23. This is Season 2 with Austin Football Club. We are in the quarterfinal. I can't talk. We're in the quarterfinal of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open against Atlanta. Now, the problem with the Cup games that you might notice is that it seems to be the same teams that we're playing every year. That's just because, you know, as we progress, that's how it happens. But I'm going to do something different. I'm not going to play all of my young kids now. I signed a new player and I'm going to do a transfer special like I normally do, but it's kind of hard not to get him in here because I've been wanting to sign this kid for a while and I finally pulled off a deal for him. But I had to trade another player, Ben Rahu, and I really didn't want to do that, but they wanted way too much for him, and that's the only way that they would, you know, give me a really good deal. And I got a great deal on him, but I had to give him up. And I didn't want to do it, but you know what? This kid's better. He's going to be better. So I figured, let's go ahead and get it. And the thing I love about Sulemana is his freaking speed. So we'll see if that really plays a major part in this game or not. But I held him out of the last game because I wanted his debut to be on the video, on the episode that I'm going to record. So we're going to get right to it. But the starting lineup, I did take out Dragowski, and goalkeeper Pacheco is going to get a run. And I also took out, I put Fava in place of Buzio. Now, just to let you know, we'll cover all this here later, but a lot of my players are going out on loan. It's funny, last year I couldn't get hardly anybody to go out on loan, and this time I got a lot of loans and not too many of them were options to buy. So, and that's good. Now the trick is, if you don't want to sell them and lose them, then go ahead and, you know, recall them. You'll pay a little fee, like a couple days left before they would get, you know, come back anyway or get bought. So it works out pretty well. But anyhow, we're going to go ahead and jump straight in it. We're playing at Atlanta. And it's been a little while since I have made a video on FIFA. For those of you that don't know, this is the FM Challenge, and Football Manager came out. I have it, and I love it. I always do like Football Manager, but I've been doing a lot of that, and I'm not going to do my amateurs all the way yet. I'm going to do something new since I started. I can't really do a FIFA challenge because you know, FIFA and Football Manager are completely different. It works well in FIFA to do the FM challenge, but I cannot do it in Football Manager because I can't play, I can't control the players, I can't do anything. You know, it's just pretty much let them do what you tell them to do. But I'm going to go ahead and do an MLS save, and I'm probably going to make it a journeyman save, but we'll see what happens. And there was a huge update in FIFA, 4.5 freaking gigs.
And hello to you from Atlanta,
which, those of you that have fiber, it's not a big deal, but for those of us that live out in the sticks, it's a big deal. It took me a whole day to download it.
And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player,
I want to see.
Robson. And a very important occasion stands before us. We're at the quarter-final stage in the Cup. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, what an occasion this is for the home side and its supporters. Yes, of course, they're up against it today, but how they would love to cause a shock here. If they work as hard as they can, close their opponents down, defend with determination and get a little bit of luck, they may just pull off a surprise.
And the starting 11 for Atlanta United.
Oh, are they not going to show it?
4-5-1 formation with 3 players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
It's funny because Atlanta United loaned one of my players in. But I didn't see him. And once again, Pacheco's getting a nod and goal. And Famba is the only other player that's, well, Sulemana, but you know, he's going to be a starter, so. This is his debut. We'll see how well he does. I'm looking forward to seeing his speed because he's pretty much maxed in speed and acceleration, his pace, and it's going to be good. Come on, guys, show my debut. They're not going to. Oh well, I guess they don't consider him a star.
And the confrontation is underway.
Wow. Dude's applying. Come on, get him, Saliba. There you
He
go.
read the situation defensively and did his job.
Oh, for crying out loud, Middlestat. What the hell was that?
Made sure nothing came of that.
And if this is your first time here
Well, it's always a
visiting
nice
me,
feeling
thank
as a
you
manager
for
when you
visiting.
rack up the victory.
But I play as the
50
goalkeeper in
his case
FIFA.
already for his
I play
career.
locked in as a goalkeeper.
51 today because you're only as good as your last game. But you have to say, it's a great
Oh wow,
achievement.
I am already at 50 wins. That I didn't even see that. That's awesome. I was talking. Oh guys, here we go with the damn
Well, he's given
passing.
us
We haven't
away.
had a practice in a while. There you go. There you go. Oh, what are you doing? Oh crap.
Being pressed hard.
Well, it looks like Atlanta United's holding their own. Actually, I don't know if I have it on super speed or what, but you know everybody
Hello,
seems
Joe.
to be flying all of a sudden.
And with that,
There you go.
the attack
Oh
fizzles
wow.
out.
All right, come on, let's do
Teammates
something
around
now.
him.
All right, Maja, come on. Now, take a shot. Oh, fired it. Oh my
Oh, his eyes
gosh.
were thinking it was about to be the opener.
Well, just the lack
Famba,
of
man. Famba, that was a beautiful little pass. What were you shooting at? The side of a barn, man. I don't even think you would have hit that. Now, I have been starting Maja regularly, and Mukoko's been getting some sub time, but he is still early sporadic, but Maja is a little better, and he has a few goals to his name.
Real chance.
Holy son of a gun, that was close. Kind of caught me napping. Come on, Denier, let's do something.
Fomba.
I like that name, Bomba.
Moving the ball forward.
There you
with
go,
purpose.
Sumanan. This is what speed does. Take a shot. Hell yeah.
He scored on his debut.
Yes.
His fans are
And
loving
that, my fellow men and women, is what speed will do in this game. Vega is a good player. Ben Rahu was a good player. But this kid just flies by. Look at that curve he put on that thing. Damn, money well spent.
It's a great goal.
He's like, Ben Rahu who? Now, the good thing is the left mid, left wing, right mid, right wing positions are interchangeable. So, you know, he's a left mid, but he's left-footed, so that's why I stuck him on the left wing side. Now, Vega is right-footed, so naturally I put him on, you know, the right mid, even though he's a left mid. But once again, the outer mids are pretty much interchangeable positions. There you go. Come on, guys. Oh, there's that. Nope, that's Raspadori. Come on. Take a shot, man. Take a shot. Hell yeah.
A quick one, too.
Well,
And they've turned this game on its head.
surprisingly, I haven't had any offers. I better knock on something. I'm knocking on something. Wood, because I haven't had any offers for him or Gravenberch, and there's been talks about they're just having their way now against Atlanta. Gravenberch is Gravenberch. I mean, he is leading the league in assists, and Raspadori is pretty much up there with the goals too. So once again, Bellotti is not really irreplaceable, but he had that killer instinct, being a dominant scorer. And Raspadori's still young. He's coming into his own though. All right, come on, guys. Move it, move it. Gravenberch, come on. Oh, Raspadori, there you go. He's trying to develop that killer instinct of putting the ball in the back of the net, and he's getting there. He's shooting a lot more now than instead of passing, which is good. You don't want your star striker to look for a pass when you can take a shot when you're in the box.
And they're making a change.
What the heck, man? All right, let's go, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, I've been concentrating more on Aston Villa Football Manager at the moment. What the hell, guys? There you go. You know, I haven't had any offers for Denier yet this year, which is surprising, or this transfer window. One came in, I was going to sell him last transfer window, but it was during deadline day. Don't get me going on that shit again. You know how I feel about deadline day. This shit don't work. But I'm glad because he throws his body in the way, and he is going to be sorely missed if I do get rid of him. Okay, Maja, it's time, buddy. It's time. I gotta get Mukoko. Alrighty, and I signed this kid as a free agent. I have not played him much, or him. He's probably going to be gone pretty soon, but okay, we're going to do this. I don't feel so bad if I take Sulemana out at the moment just because he did get a goal on his debut. That's what I love to see from my kids. And once again, I get 5 subs, and I like the... Oh, hell yeah. That is why you spend big money on this kid. Moves like that. Hell yeah. Oh, my God, Raspadoric. Just when I say he's developing that killer instinct, I mean, he was too far to take a shot, and it would have been blocked anyway. I get that, but wow.
Gerard Moreno has completed his move to Villa Park, Stuart.
Yeah,
there you go.
I think it's a good move for both.
Saliba is a little shorter. Oh my gosh, dude. There you go, Denier. Thank you.
Single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened.
You should not try to kick it with your opposite foot when you're backtracking.
Well, the keeper reacted magnificently.
There you go. That's why I like them tall central midfielders. Okay. It's time to do some more. Alright, he can play striker, I think. One of these kids can. Alright. We're going to take Saliba out because I always take the other dude out. Is it Gravenberch that can play striker? Solomana, there we go. He can play striker. Alright. Now, I want to get Reese in. And I want these other two to come in too, but I don't know if I can. Here we go. Alright. He hasn't played that much for me, and honestly, I think I'm going to sell him next season. Chukwuemeka, he's just... Once again, I don't know what happened there. Look at the speed, man. Damn, he's got some moves too. Horrible passing, but you should have just kept going down the line, man, and then crossed it. We'll work on that. Oh my gosh, he beat you. That's okay. Alright, Denier. I don't mind you kicking it back to me in that case. I was expecting it.
A reminder, you can join us for...
There you go. Speed, speed, speed. Now cross that shit. There you go.
And they'll be facing Charlotte FC.
Hell yeah. Oh, man.
By a tiny margin.
Yeah, tiny. Alright, I got one more sub, and I'm going to use it. Oh, no, I don't. That is it. Oh, well, that's fine.
But he almost pulled it off there. He made such
we'll talk about this more in a transfer window, but last year I signed quite a few pre-contract players, and I'll be honest, I just didn't. There was a couple that I was wanting, but they wanted way too much money, and once again, I have to use the Football Manager rules, which means
really important piece of last-ditch defending.
I'm only allowed the 3 DPs.
The tread carefully.
And I would have had to have quite a few DPs, and I wasn't willing to break the bank just to sign a person that I probably would end up getting rid of later down the line anyway. So, you know, now Reese and Ben Rahu and Maja and the 4 of the 5 that I signed pre-contract. There you go. Take a shot. Hell yeah.
There it is. The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
And Vega is just playing the right wing position flawlessly now. It was a good seamless transition. I like that because that is your spot now, bud. Glad to see you can still put it in there. Now, Ben Rahu did have 5 goals, or 5 assists rather. He didn't score at all, even in friendlies in preseason, but he had 5 assists. But he was like number 8 on my team in assists, so I really didn't feel bad getting rid of him. But Vega, I didn't want to get rid of at all. I want to keep him.
Well, if there were any lingering
But the
doubts about
contract
the
players,
outcome,
just
surely they now
there's
have been
one that I'm
ruled.
thinking about signing, but I don't know. Now, I found out some more info on the Under 22 Initiative
Just looking
program.
ahead to MLS action on EA TV.
I was doing pretty much everything right, except
Up against
I
the
was
Houston
counting them as
Dynamo.
a DP, not towards the salary cap. So in other words, I was
5 minutes
charging
to go.
myself $612,500 for the salary cap. That is incorrect. Depending on their age,
Almada.
there you go, there you
Stopped them in
go.
their tracks.
All right, Meza, way to step in there in your first debut as center back. Didn't do too bad. But anyhow, what I was getting at, I only
Well, it looked like it might lead to
get
something
charged
very
depending
positive.
on their age. If they're under 20, it's $150,000 it gets charged towards my salary cap, not $612,500. Now, if they're 22 to 20, or 21 or 22, then they get charged. I get charged $250,000. So
Some days it
I
happens for you,
saved,
on other days, not at all.
oh boy,
Falls in the latter
$800,000
category as far as
by
I'm
that
concerned.
mathematical error that I was making. So that is awesome. But I also had a couple kind of interesting peaks. Whenever I can transfer a player or loan a player to a MLS team, I can get different things in return. Yes, I can't make as much money because I'm getting different things in return, but at the same time, it pays dividends down the line. And I'll go into that with the transfer window, which will probably be the next episode. I am happy that my kid scored on his debut. Now, if you remember, Mukoku was, I didn't know if I was going to be able to keep him out of the starting lineup, but he's kind of accepted the backup role that he's been playing, because he is rotational, so he doesn't, no, he's sporadic, so he doesn't mind only playing a few games because Maja was just coming alive, and, it is what it is. I have a few. I haven't bought near as many players this year that I did last year, obviously, because we had a major team rebuilding last time. But, okay, I'm going to do the interview real quick. I think real quick. But yeah, so that saved me quite a little bit of money on that under 22 program. And another thing is, I only had 2 DP players at the moment, and Raspadori turned 23. See, he was upset because I didn't start him in his first game. No, it didn't surprise me. There we go. I want to get him happy. Now, if anybody's played Football Manager, you know the interview process there gets very repetitious. Also, alright, we did deserve our goals today.
No further questions, thanks.
Alright, I know a lot of people might read these to you, but you know what? It's the same stuff you guys have seen multiple times, so it's like, why do I want to bother with that? Oh boy, now what's going on? Oh, I got a loan offer for him, short term. That's fine. That's perfect for me. I just want the kid to get some play time. I have a lot of loans going out, which is okay because a lot of them players, now remember what I do with my Youth Academy players. I don't like to sell anybody before I know what their true potential is, number one. And I don't mean 90 to 94. I mean showing great potential, exciting prospect, or has potential to be special. I've yet to have one of the special kids come out of my Youth Academy, but I think I'm getting ready to have one. But I also don't like to sell my players until they are 18. Now, if there were a couple players that I released that one Al Carney because he was, oh my God, he sucked. He was a homegrown talent. I hated to get rid of him, but you know what? Was never going to even make my reserve team. So I had to cut bait with him and release the player. I don't like doing that, but I needed to free up the spot. So it worked. But next season, there's going to be quite a few players that are going to go. Now, once again, if I win everything this year, and next year I start winning everything again, that's probably going to be my final season with this team. The only problem is there haven't been any clubs that have been hiring. I would love to go to South America next because I want some international competition. We don't have CONCACAF, unfortunately, so we don't have that one, but South America has a lot of different competitions within South America. So yes, it's not really international, but it's not just, you know, your league. So that's what's cool. But who knows? I mean, I'll go to India, I'll go to Asia. I don't have a problem. I mean, I just want some different competition other than the league and, you know, the cup games. I mean, at least in England and other countries, your cup games involve all the lower leagues. So, you know, it's kind of cool. But here in the MLS, it's just the MLS. And it's been a fun save, but, you know, I think it's time to move on. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. It was the quarterfinal of the U.S. Open Cup. And hey, I said quarterfinal without having to say it 3 times. But the next episode will be the transfer special, even though I have another month left. Remember, the MLS, our first transfer window when the season begins is January, so we only have 1 month. It's just ass backwards, but hey, it's the U.S. That's how we do it here. Ass backwards in soccer. That's just us, you know. But anyway, the next episode is going to be the transfer window, unless there's a cup game in between. But I'm looking forward to this transfer window. I haven't really bought many players, and you got to witness one, but we're going to see what happens. So anyhow, guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.